Good evening. What's going
Hello.
on?
What's up, man?
We
Ha-
are ready to get this party started, right?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel like I should have had some like background music playing, y'all. What do you think?
Uh,
What would you play though? What kind of music would you play for tonight?
oh man, you got to get some good hype music to get everybody going.
Not jazz, right, Renee? Renee?
I'm jazz all day, but since this is like a happy hour type of vibe, so we gotta make sure we set the environment right. So got to get some good music going.
All right. So no, no jazz tonight. All right, Latin jazz maybe. Latin
Yeah,
jazz.
yeah. Well,
Something that makes you want to dance.
yeah, there you go.
That's my kind of
I
jazz.
got a little,
Of course, you got
two
the
step
island in
in
you.
there. You go.
You guys, it is the second to last day of 2021. That just blows my mind, you
I
guys.
know.
Like, whoa. Where has the time gone? Like my daughter, my daughter who is now 16 going on 17 has also discovered how quickly time flies. I remember, being a kid and it just felt like life lasted for years. Every summer, every winter break, it's just felt like an eternity. Not in a negative way, but like you felt like you had plenty of time, to do whatever you
Mhm.
wanted. You're like almost 3 weeks for
Yeah,
for winter break.
I know.
Now
I,
I'm like,
it's
hold
like
on.
the older you get, the faster time flies. And, I got a 7-year-old daughter and a 2-year-old son. And every
Mhm.
so often, I have the Google Photos on my cell phone, and it's always just putting, showing you like time lapse from 5 years ago to photos today of my children. And every time I see it,
Mm.
I always go down that rabbit hole, just like, oh my gosh, they're just getting so old, and it's just like where did time have gone? And for me, it's just a constant reminder that time is of the essence, and you have to make every moment count. And so that's just something that I'm always reminded of. And so as we go into the 2022. You and I, we're always talking with just the plans and the things that we want to do, and I feel like we're living our purpose, especially with how we're planning to do bigger and better things and just truly being bold. So, I
Mm.
don't know about y'all, but I'm ready. I'm ready to continue
So
to,
what are you manifesting actually? And y'all who are joining, this is a really
yeah.
great. This is our question of the day. So tell us, hi Ashley, good to see you. Where are you joining from? We're gonna have a little chat first, and we're gonna start into our games. If you didn't see our post today, we are gonna play a couple of rounds of games, and you guys are gonna get a chance to win some Amazon gift cards. So we
Mhm.
wanted to be able to celebrate this new year with you guys. There's a little pop up trivia. So but while you're joining, tell us where you're joining from and what are you manifesting? One thing, many things, whatever you want to share for your 2022. So Renee, what are you manifesting?
So I'm manifesting for 2022. I think being a public speaker has something I've always thought about for as long as I can remember. And as of lately, I've just been listening who I consider to be my teacher. A teacher who I've never met and a student that he has never met.
He doesn't know
Uh,
he's your mentor, right? He's like,
right,
he doesn't
right,
know. He's like, he's
exactly.
my mentor. I'm your best
Exactly.
student. Mhm.
And it's Dr. Miles Monroe. And one thing he always talk about is um, you know, living in your purpose, finding out what your purpose in life is truly about.
Mm,
And for me, it's I want to uh, you know, be in a leadership role where I gain wisdom and and that I can add value to others. And so I think where I'm at in life is the perfect place. Even just being here, on this platform, right? To be
mhm.
able to speak and talk to people is just only, is basically kind of grooming me, right? Giving me the practice I need to be able to allow my voice to be heard, to get used to my voice and build that confidence.
Yeah.
And
Not hate
again,
your
right?
voice every time you open your mouth. We all do
Absolutely.
that. We're all critical, or when you hear a recording, you're like, "Oh, I don't want to hear myself." Everybody always says that.
True. But you know what? I'm just getting, at a point where I don't care, but
Mhm.
I'm going to find my voice. And that's truly just being confident and comfortable, but
Yeah.
also, right, pouring in yourself, right? Just reading books, right? And just getting those little nuggets here and there. And, being able to take that information and truly educate people because, a lot of times people don't read all the time, right? Especially when you have something of value and you're able to communicate information in a way where people get it, you could
Mm,
change their lives. And this is why I think for me, there's like two times in life where I've had a simple conversation with somebody, but because of what they said, it truly changed the whole trajectory of my life. And
mhm.
I'm just like, man. And so this is why I think just public speaking, but just being a profound speaker in so many various capacities can truly change people's lives. And so for me, that is something that I'm looking forward to.
I love it. I'm Renee
Yeah.
Lemon, and I'm done speaking.
Yep. I forgot to say that.
I'm just teasing. We're always teasing each other because so Renee, he's saying all that about being a public speaker. I think, listen, you were pretty much a public speaker.
Yeah.
I mean, we're doing clubhouses, we got a podcast
Yeah.
at this
Yeah.
platform, right? I mean,
True.
I say,
True.
I think that you can manifest like just really sharpening, right? Like in getting to
Yeah.
the next level of your game, whatever that means to
Mhm.
you. So I love it,
Mhm.
you guys. So hi, hey Carrie. Happy Friday Eve. You guys stick
Absolutely.
around. We're about to start playing some games. We want people to get caught up for with a few minutes. We're gonna do a couple of rounds of trivia games on medical billing tonight. And just to celebrate a little bit, we will be giving away Amazon gift cards. So stick around, play with us, have some fun, and to invite your friends if you have anybody else who either knows medical billing or wants to play a game that to see how much they don't know medical billing. That's so
Absolutely.
this was a total pop-up event. It was like I was like, I really want to do one more live before the end of the year. This last month that we haven't been on here has been quite hectic for us. And
Mhm.
so it's been a little tricky. So Carrie's asking, how does she invite them? So the best way to do that is to go to the YouTube. If you're, because I see you're on Facebook. If you do it on YouTube, I think it's the best. If it's on Facebook, those links are usually private if it's like connected to me or the group, the Facebook group. So go to our YouTube, the IPS Learning Institute, and you should see somewhere that we're live on it. Actually, on the videos page, there's like a drop down there now that says lives and or recorded videos or something like that. You should see a little drop down in the top left, just below the banner. So good question. Thank you for asking. Maybe I should have taken you guys on it, but I'm afraid of touching my computer right now. You guys, I'm kind of barricaded in my room here because our our little people our little people are all around, as I'm sure you guys are all experiencing children running around you all day long.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
and today I didn't want to be at the office. It's like I've been doing some of those evenings and stuff. Not a big deal, but when it's like a holiday break, even though we're all
Mhm.
working, right? It's just nice to have like mom and dad around a little bit more. So
For
yeah.
sure.
So
How about
we were
you?
talking about manifesting. So
Exactly.
gosh, it's so funny. I have so many things that come to mind. Like I have one word that I'm really trying to embody, and there's a couple of them that are on my list. I always come up with a list of words that I want to embody, but there's one at the very top of my list, and it's actually an acronym that I get borrowing from our guys over at the Video Influencers. I love them.
Uh,
Think Media people, actually, it's an acronym that's KISS, which is Keep It Stupid Simple.
yeah. Yes, yes. I've heard of that, and you know what? It's I mean, I'll let you go, but whenever I feel like at times, sometimes I may overcomplicate things, and every so often that always comes to mind is like, you know what, stop, take a breather, and let's just keep it as simple as possible and keep it
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah,
So
kiss, exactly. Give it a kiss. Keep it stupid simple. And I'm the same way. My brain, I'm very how do I say this? I think it's those of us who've been in billing for a while too, when we are used to more complex things, we sometimes take that lens to a lot
hmm
of things. We start to overcomplicate the many things that we touch throughout our lives. And so it's just a really, I think, important reminder for me is just to not feel like anything has to be complicated and it doesn't need to be challenging. It needs to get done.
yeah.
Maybe I need to take a different lens to that and just feeling that acronym, keep it stupid simple. So
Mm.
that's what I'm hoping to manifest in this year is just a little bit more simplicity, even in my own approach to things. I am blessed with a fire in my belly all the time for a lot of things. Is my internet getting glitchy or is that
No, you're good.
yeah?
You're good
Okay.
to go.
I think you're freezing a little bit. Maybe I thought maybe it's me, but I feel a lot of fire in my belly for a lot of things. I'm very blessed with that. My girlfriend calls us multiple potentialites, which I think is a
Ooh.
fun name for keep it simply silly. I like that. That's cute. That's cute. You know what, Carrie? I actually like that too. I think a little bit of both, a lot of lightheartedness. I just saw one at the grocery store, the cover of, I think, one of the magazines, People or something, that it is Betty White's 100th birthday. And I'm like, it's people like that that remind you. It's keeping that lightheartedness and the humor that you can make it to 100. I mean, she's a hilarious comedian, right? It's like, and I'm sure she's been a busy lady for many many years,
Oh
right?
yeah.
In a lot of different things, and she just seems quick and witty and silly as ever. So keep it super simple. We're getting corrected. I got mine from Sean Kennel at shout out to Think Media, love them. Um, he calls it keep it stupid simple, um, but I like it. So I'd love to make it to 100 too, Karen. I'd like to make it still laughing my butt off like Betty White. That's
Yes.
and
That's the
making
way to
other
do it.
people laugh.
Yeah, absolutely. If I can go to the grave laughing, man, you lived a good life.
Mm, indeed, and he been bringing joy into the world. It's such a gift. So yes, as you guys joined, let us know what you're manifesting for 2022. We're gonna just dive into a conversation about year end, year end
Mhm.
and New Year stuff. So as billers, what's the typical practice that we like to embody as we move into a new year? And what types of things have you learned either the hard way that you need to do, and maybe some little tips and tricks that you want to share with the community. So feel free to pop some messages in the comments as you are joining. We are chatting just briefly about year end before we start our games, and stick around because we are going to play these games. I'm going to share the link to the game for you guys to be able to join the game when it's time. So make sure if you invite your friends, the easiest way, as I told Carrie earlier, to do that is to provide them with the YouTube link. And I don't know if I can do this while we're on the phone. So we're gonna not phone. This is not a phone, by the way, guys. This is this is a computer. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Here's the link. Um, to the YouTube channel. I think that you should be able to click on it. And at the top, it might be at the very top of the screen. Um, it might be up right at the very top of the screen for you to click on it. It's
Yes.
showing that way for me, but I don't know if that's just my magical view. So
Uh,
click on that very top video. It should say end of year pop-up trivia game. And yeah, we're gonna dive right in. So year end. So I'm gonna start with a little tales from the crypt as my mother's favorite
Oh,
show.
that's classic. That's classic right there. My good. Hey, hold on. Before you start, I used to always get scared at the end where that little skeleton with little frail hair coming out of his skull pop out of the casket. Oh my goodness! I used to always put a sheet over my head.
His laugh, I
Yeah.
could hear it in my head. I won't scare you guys. I won't scare you guys right now. That should be the YouTube channel link. Oh, okay. Someone else put the actual video, I think, in there too. Thank you. Thank you. Mama Joyce, I think, is back there backstage. I said backstage. What are they? Back channel, in the back channel. It's a backstage. It's a
Virtual
back,
backstage. There you
virtual
go.
backstage. Yeah. But when I used to, I used to be at obviously billing and a practice or many practices, and one
Mhm.
of the biggest hiccups that most practices would have is forgetting to double check benefits at the start of the year, right? Or to
Mhm.
just confirm if the patient's either plan still active and or did they have a deductible last year that matters this year, right? So if patients are coming in, like they sometimes would completely go an entire first month of the year
Yeah.
without even thinking about it. So they would just start rolling in with these big whopping balances, right? And so I learned quickly after seeing that exercise where everybody was pulling their hair out, like, oh my gosh, there's these balances. Now we've got this massive project. I learned quickly that there needed to be some sort of process or protocol in place leading up to a year, leading up to the new year. And especially for practices where you're doing therapies, where you're seeing someone in an active care plan or a treatment plan, and they are going to be continuing care with you. Now you've got them in maybe midway through their treatment plan, and they have a whole new whopping deductible that comes into play.
Mhm.
And so, yes, they might have just started with you and they may have already met their out of pocket and everything
Yeah.
is fine and dandy. And then all of a sudden, oops, big reset January 1st.
Yeah.
That 100% reimbursement that was happening now is $5,000 deductible. So they
Mm.
completely reset, right? I saw someone the other day, was it like, I think we were on a call together. I don't know. It was a $400. And I thought, what in the world? You just don't see those anymore. I do
Mm-mm.
remember the once upon a time when there was like $100 and $200 deductibles back in the busy day.
Yeah. It's you definitely hit on a great point there, Jasmine. Every new year, I always look at it as the reset, right? Everything just starts all over again.
Mhm.
And especially, let me just back up a little bit, right? So usually towards the end of every year, that's when insurances kind of start sending out messages for, enrollment period and all that. And it's so important for, people, who are consumers and purchasing health insurance, whether it's for them or for their family, to truly understand their benefits. I get it. If you're very healthy, you might not go to the doctor a lot. You'll probably be okay with a very high deductible, low premium. But you always have to keep in mind, you just never know, right? Next
Right.
year, it just may not be your year. For whatever reason, your health decline or you get seriously hurt. Now you're having to go to the doctor a lot, and so it's always good to get that plan where you're somewhere in the middle at least, to where you're not going to end up having to dish out. I mean, I've seen deductibles as high as 15 grand. I'm like, oh my goodness,
Insane.
that is crazy.
Right.
But kind of going into the new year, especially for medical practices, educate your patients. Please let them know this is a new year. So that means we will do your eligibility, and if you have a deductible, then you have to be aware of that, right? Because you don't want patients to be surprised, like, oh my goodness, I have to fork out $200-300 before
Right.
insurance will pay anything. And
Mhm.
so I think, when you set that expectation, then I think it really helps to kind of it make it easier to ask for the money.
You're like, you have this, you already know, right? There's
Yeah,
like, it doesn't feel as terrifying, I think, for us when you like have
yep,
that conversation in advance. It's true. It's true.
absolutely.
I mean, nobody
Absolutely.
really wants to be surprised. We're gonna have to do a whole conversation about surprise billing, but
Hmm.
reality is nobody wants to be surprised. I don't even think us as providers and billers, we don't wanna be surprised either.
Yeah,
I think
it
it's
is
the
true.
insurance companies that we should be consulting about the not surprising
I know, right? That
because
is
they're
so
the ones
true.
who have no problem with being surprised. It's, like, irritating.
Very
Mhm.
true. Because I think a lot of times, again, yes, I think at the end of the day, everybody had, it is everyone's responsibility who purchased insurance to know what your coverage says. But, sometimes it's not that easy, easily defined for people to truly understand, especially when people are talking in that insurance lingo, when the moment they start saying deductible, okay, like what exactly does that mean?
Mhm.
And co-insurance and co-pays and all just all these different type of lingo's makes it sometimes complicated, but also too, right, I think from a billing standpoint, right, just looking at the revenue cycle, and it's so important. Like, to me, I like to go into that new year knowing that that last revenue cycle is completed, so that way you're not working twice as hard, right? You're
Right.
trying to finish that, you know the current one that you're in, but then the new one is already starting, and so you want to try to make sure that you try to stay ahead of that curve as much as possible. So if it's not happening, then you find yourself in a situation where it's like, okay, you really have to try to work hard to finish previous cycle, because then the longer that cycle takes, then the longer it's going to take for you to submit that bill to that provider practice or what have you, so that way you can get paid. Shoot, you want to get paid your money, right? Whatever it's 5%, 8%, whatever it is, I'm trying to get paid. But long story short is, complete that revenue cycle that you're in and start that new one for the new year. Start fresh, and you keep your business running nice and smooth. I have some tech, but yeah. So besides that, but definitely put some comments in the section. Just let me know what you guys think. Um, we want to make sure that that this year
Sorry.
that everybody's starting off on the good note. All right, you back, Jasmine?
Sorry, I'm back. I hit the wrong button. I was like, I disappeared.
Hey,
I don't know. I closed my whole screen out. Carrie, I
it's
just posted it directly in Facebook. I think I don't know. I got a message that our messages weren't going to you to like some of the destinations. So I don't know if you weren't able to get the other link we sent. Hopefully that one works. Yeah, it's kind of a weird, like not a weird, but it's a different interface that we look at. So we see like a combined list, and we're like talking to one channel on our side, even though it's going to multiple worlds. So it's kind of weird. So let me know if it works. Yeah, we'd love for her to join. I'm actually going to send out the link here in just a minute for the game for Kahoot. But I wanted to just have you guys make sure that you were able to get on successfully. So let me know if that is not working for you. And this is going to be our first time playing this game. And like I
Mhm.
said, it's total pop up. It's not only for the sake of us doing this live, but it's also something that we are playing with to start to use for our students as well in our program. So let us know what your thoughts are on this game and this platform as you guys get into it. We'd love to do this on a regular basis, to be able to have you guys are hilarious, but y'all voted for Friday evenings with us. A Friday happy hour time with us, which is I love it. I love it, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll be doing it too often. I think Renee and I will probably continue to stick to these Thursday nights if that's cool with y'all. As much as I'd like to do Fridays, my kids sometimes, they just they're like, no, thank you, mom. You need to be here
Yeah,
hanging out and doing stuff with us. So
yeah. Trying to start the weekend early. Family time. All that stuff. It's important, but yeah, I think Thursdays will work out just fine.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, so year end. So we are hi. Okay, good. You got it. Awesome. Awesome. So the year end stuff, I think the number one is what like Renee was saying too, closing out the year, refreshing benefits, but then also trying to close out the year with not just trying to close out as many claims as possible, but then also looking at closing out your credits and reconciling that
Mm,
but
yeah.
I would say before the year ends, because most practices are going to have some funds that they're going to want to eat up so that they don't, have such a large tax liability. So
Yeah.
if there's an opportunity for you to write some refund checks, even if it happens on the 30th or 31st of the month, it's a good time for it. So I absolutely would suggest that you consider doing, something along those lines so that you can give yourself some a little bit of a perk there for paying the money back, I guess is what I'm saying. And patients will appreciate it. I'll think of it like a Christmas gift or something, or a New Year's gift
Mhm.
if you're doing that. And it's not money that you were supposed to keep anyway. So so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Cool. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to try. Listen, I am a newbie at this. So all of your grace, if I mess up how this is supposed to flow, I'm very excited about playing this game with you guys. We have 2 rounds. We are going to do 2 rounds of questions. Each question has 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes, 20 seconds. It's a long time if it was 2 minutes. 20 seconds. There will be a countdown that goes on. And then there's a scoreboard that tells us the winner after we are done. So as soon as I send you guys the link for this Kahoot, I'll put it into the chat, the link. When you get to it, you will have to put in a screen name, I guess, or a nickname or something is what it says. So you'll absolutely want to make sure that you have the nickname on there. Otherwise you will not be able to get in. So I'm going to right now give you guys the pen. So you're going to go to this website. If you happen to have the Kahoot app, you can use the Kahoot app, but that's kind of there we are. Oh, I forgot to the pin. Hang on 1 second. Yes, so there is, and so it's kahoot.it, and your pin is going to be there. I'm going to pop that on the screen. So kahoot.it, and then the pin. There's some music playing in my background because it's coming from the app. So I'm going to try to turn it off or turn it down. Let's see. There we go. Because when you guys get on it, you're going to get music too. All right. So, and as people join the app, you will be able to start playing the game on your side, and it will I will be able to start the game once I have some people in that Kahoot app waiting for. I'm trying to get the link to pull separate too, so you can, in case you see it or you can't
Just
click
to let you
on
guys know, I'm gonna beat y'all. So don't think it's gonna be that easy, okay? I'm trying to come first.
it. You trying to get that extra New Year's money, some
Oh
funds to
yeah.
send your lady out on a date.
Hey, listen, I can't leave no money out on the table, okay? If it's there, I'm getting it.
I love it. I love it. Listen, no, every penny counts. Every penny counts.
That's right.
All right. I am gonna just one more time send this Kahoot. I see we've got a few folks already in. Let's give like 2 more minutes. I'm gonna just retype it in a different way in case you guys are having any issues getting on. I see, just stay exactly where you are. I see a few of you on already, so stay right there. I'm just gonna change it on the screen here. I like it. Carrie said that's how she bills. That's right, right? You gotta, every penny counts. That's why they pay. That's why they want us for their billers. Let's see.
Hey, that's right.
All right, so there, I'm going to replace the pin to that. So that way you guys see, in case it looks different on your side, if you go to that kahoot.it, the pin is that ID. So I see that you guys already made it in. So I'll give 1 more minute for you guys to join us for Kahoot. And I'm very excited. Yay. I'm going to see, I think there's a way for me to share my screen. I'm going to do that. So we are, need to get more time. Yeah. Oh, so by the way, guys, yeah, go get your drinks if you have drinks. I just have tea tonight. We're gonna
Oh
do one little drink
man.
together tonight. I've got water and I've got tea.
Uh,
So
give me one moment. I'm gonna go get my Stella Rosa wine. I'll be right back.
ooh, I like it. I like it. Can you bring me some, Renee? I love it so much. All right, y'all. You guys hang tight exactly where you are. We're gonna hit the play button. I'm gonna share the screen in just a minute while I mute Renee. I hear you in your class. I love that. That's so good. That's so good. He back. He back.
Just to let I don't drink much, but when I do drink, it's still a roast of black.
I
Stay
should jump cut
thirsty.
that. Do we get some revenue from this? Some revenue share from Stella Rosa?
Eventually we
If
will.
we edited that, we would totally jump cut to that pause because it was textbook. It was textbook. Awesome. All right, y'all. Let's do this. Let's start it. All right. Is it playing on your side, Renee? I'm going to share my screen so y'all can see the questions. Let's see.
It's loading. Okay, question 1. And 3, 2, 1. All right. So do we click on? Oh, it said Genius Machine. I clicked on the square. Oh, the triangle. I'm sorry.
Just for those of you who are observing, I'm sharing the screen on my side. All right. All right. We got some smart ones up in here. Oh, wait. No. I read it wrong. Hold on.
Okay, so I clicked on the red, but I couldn't see the question though.
You couldn't see the question.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I don't want to mess y'all up on the live stream. Is it when you say you couldn't see it, like, did it go away for you? You guys let me know if you had trouble. Renee, you're going to have to look at the responses though, because let us know if you guys had trouble with that. If I click on it, it's going to give me a little tunnel.
Yeah, so what happened is that once the screen show like the 4 things, like the red, blue, yellow, and green, it shows super big, and that's all I saw, and I just saw different shapes, and that's all I saw. No question whatsoever.
All right, I'll read the question, the next one, a couple of times, maybe.
Okay.
Try that. Next. Oh, nobody. Scoreboard.
All right. So
question 2. What act does a physician violate when he bills procedures to Medicaid that were not performed? What act does a physician violate when he bills procedures to Medicaid that were not performed?
Now, we don't see the options either. We just see the colors and the shapes, but we don't see the choices. Oh man, I got it wrong. Time's up.
So can you look at my screen? I guess you got to look at my screen, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm gonna play off of your screen. That's what I'm gonna do.
But
now,
then click the buttons on. I can't click them on my side, so you're gonna have to click it.
Oh yeah.
I guess it's like your answer. You guys were learning together, okay? I guess it's like your answer. What do you call that? Like I have the questions and the choices. You guys have the buzzers on your side.
Okay. So can you restart it? Oh, well, people saw the answers already, so it's okay. All right, it's fine.
Yeah, we'll just pretend like the 2 didn't happen. How about that? Okay. All right, guys, we're learning together. Well, this is good. Next. How about we should you guys should drink every time that we all mess up or we mess up at
oh Lord, you don't want that. I'm gonna be in a fetal position with thumbs in my mouth.
Oops, next. All right, define key time.
Oh,
key time. So there's a that says Stark law case, one assigned to investigate accusations of fraudulent billing, one who brings a civil action for a violation under False Claims Act, or a physician who is a defendant under a key time case.
Oh man, before I can go select it, time ran out. Oh man.
All right. So I'm curious to know if anybody knows the other term for key time.
Is it well, I'm thinking about quid crow or something like that. I don't know. I
That
don't
is
know.
that is the part 2 of that. Yep. But there's a more lay term for the Latin quitam. Anybody know what that is? You can put it in the comments. Renee, you're gonna have to tell me because if I click away, I only have one screen today, you guys. I feel very like
Lawsuit.
inside. Lawsuit. Oh,
Uh-huh.
good guess. It's even more lay than that.
Ooh. Whistleblower.
A whistleblower. Yes. Who got that one?
Carrie.
Carrie. All right now, Carrie. So there you go. I'm gonna put Carrie down. Carrie gets a point for that one at least because I feel like we need to redeem ourselves for the hot mess that is was me not being like prepared to run the game in the right way. So my bad.
Hey, it's okay. We're gonna make this fun. We're gonna make this fun anyways.
All right, here we go. Next. All right, true or false? FDCPA stands for Fair Data Collection Practices Act. True or false? FDCPA stands for Fair Data Collection Practices Act. We got 2
It
answers, 3 answers.
it sounds right. So
No comment. I love you guys. I love you guys, but you are all wrong.
no.
It
Oh
does sound
man.
right, but it's actually fair debt collection practices.
Oh man.
Not data, but it does sound right. FDCPA law, super duper important if you are billing patients.
Oh
FDCPA law.
man. Okay. All right. I learned something today.
I'm gonna have to quiz you on a daily there, Renee. I'll be
I,
asking you all kinds of I love it. All right, next quiz. What does COB stand for?
oh
Coagulation of
yeah.
benefits, comprehension of benefits, computer assisted organization of benefits, or coordination of benefits. 3, 4 answers. Very good. Keep them coming in. Time's up. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Like it. All right. Look at this. So funny because the coagulation of benefits was just a funny thing I just said. That sounds like a really fun word. We're gonna
It's like a medical thing and insurance thing happening at the same time.
Exactly.
So
That is exactly right. That's why I was like coagulation. All right, we'll use that word. Sweet. There you go.
oh. Y'all see that, right?
Easy. I like it.
Yes.
Oh, how'd
Yes.
you get what?
Y'all see my score, right? Okay. Okay.
No. Wah, wah. All right, all right.
Oh man.
Next, there are 2 types of medical billing: professional and
Oh, I already know this one's right here.
home health, hospital, institutional, or physician. The 2 types of medical billing, there are only 2 types of medical billing: professional, home health, hospital, institutional. All right, we got a little spread there, didn't we? We got a little spread. I like it. All right, y'all. So yeah, the answer is institutional. Institutional actually is the higher level of home health and hospital. So physician was a little trick one because that is professional billing.
Hmm. Let's see what.
What?
Okay. Y'all see that, right? Okay.
I'm
I'm
a
just
little bit
making sure.
sus. I'm a little sus. He had no hand in creating this, by the way, you guys. I'll just put out there. It's not actually he did not even see this until just the moment that I hit play. So I want them to think you cheated over this. All right, next.
I'm not. I promise. I'm not. I'm getting
What is
lucky,
the
honestly.
legacy name for CMS 1500? What is the legacy name for the CMS 1500? We've got HICFA, claim form, ABN 1500, or UB04. Where's everybody? Where's y'all answers? You still hear me, right? Okay, good, Renee. I'm just making sure. I know you got your little guy. Let's see. What happened? Nobody's points went up.
Yeah, so I think it's kind of hard to see the answer on the bottom left-hand corner because of the IPS Learning Institute. So
Oh,
yeah, it's kind of covering it up a little bit.
I can do a full screen, but I don't know how well. Does that change it?
Oh yes, that's better now. Yep.
ABN forms are given to all new patients. True or false? ABN forms are given to all new patients. The true is in blue and the false is in red.
Oh, I didn't think about this one.
You're about to be like, ran out of time and you're out of time. Tricky, tricky. Okay. Who
Yeah,
knows what ABN forms are?
advanced beneficiary
Mhm.
notice,
Very good. Very good.
and supposed to usually they will get it based on their treatment with Medicare patients, right?
Yes.
And it's not necessarily if they're new, but based on the treatment and depending if the treatment will be covered. And I'm mad at my. You know what, Stella Rosa
Are you blaming it on the Stella Rosa now? All
and
right, you guys
her.
got it wrong. If you got it wrong, drink. I'm just kidding. I'm not being a bad influence, but if you want to drink, you can drink. So the answer is yes, false, because of the Medicare. Exactly. So it's given to Medicare patients. Now, there are some practices that have forms maybe similar to an ABN, but the actual ABN form is not to be used with any other type of patient
Okay,
besides Medicare patients.
absolutely.
Love. Ooh, the
No,
end coming up. She
no.
about to take your
All right. Game time.
You got two more chances.
All right, got to stretch.
Oh,
I'm
yep.
ready.
Here we go. How many parts does Medicare have? And then a bonus if y'all can name them after you tell me how many they have. How many parts? So the first option is 2, the blue option is 4, the
Mm.
yellow option is 6, the green option is 3. Almost done. All right. I like it. I like it. At least we're leading there. So, yes, it has 4. Does anybody know, besides saying A, B, C, and D, know what they all are? If you do, maybe we'll give you some bonus points there. All right. This is the last one in this round. Oh, she took your spot. You've been knocked down too. Oh, Ashley's up and up. She's up and up. You have
All right.
been knocked down, homie. All right. Last one for this round. Who is also referred to as a gatekeeper? Hospital system is the red, insurance company is blue, care management organization is yellow, primary care physician is green. Hospital system, insurance company, care management organization, or primary care physician. Some people, y'all skipped that one, but whoever did it got it right. I love it. All right, primary care physician. They were known as the gatekeepers for a very long time, and still people use that term because of their requirement to write referrals to
Mhm.
specialists. So they are the drivers. They hold the keys to the kingdom. If you wanted, especially if you were in an HMO, straight HMO,
Mm.
where you can't go anywhere without getting approval. So I love it. That was our round 1.
Yep, and this is why people end up getting PPO because they don't want to have to deal with that. You
Yeah,
know.
actually, sir. Dancing. Your name is dancing. That's so cute. Oh, you get the spotlight. Oh, oh. You guys are dancing. That's so cute.
Uh, uh, uh,
Uh,
uh, uh, uh.
I love it. All right, take a screenshot of that for me, pretty please. I'll make sure. I just don't know how it saves itself, but I'm sure we'll be able to see it in the
Well,
in the
but
video, I guess. But we'll do
I would
another
like
round. Oh, go ahead.
I would like to say to please um I would give beating Bunny. Who is beating Bunny? Who is that?
I don't know. Beating Bunny. You want to give Beating Bunny your title?
Absolutely, they can have it. They
All right.
deserve it. Thank
All
you
right, Beating
for
Bunny.
yeah.
It's all yours, Beating Bunny. We have Beating Bunny. What are we doing, Renee? They're gonna email. Is Beating Bunny gonna reach out to us?
Yes, I would say actually put my put my email in there, Renee at Inlera.com, and just reach out to me, and we'll I'll get in touch
Yeah,
with
we will
you.
get your Amazon gift card. You got an Amazon gift card,
Hmm.
Beating Bunny. All right, stay tuned. I'm gonna try to make this switch without looking a hot mess, y'all. So bear with me. Bear with me for the moment. Let me see. All right. Don't look at my forehead. It's all shiny.
Ah, it's all good.
Let's messing with you. I'm just messing you. I don't care. Hold up. Let me see. I'm just laughing because I know I'm all close to the screen. I can't even see it, but I know I'm close. So let me see. All right. We got our next round coming up for another Amazon gift card.
Hmm.
And I'm going to start this baby in 1 second. I think it's the way that I played it. I pushed play in the wrong way. That's what it was. But we're gonna do it again since we're used to it now.
Okay.
Since we're trained in this game. So, all right, my friends, I'm going to hit share and we are going to get this party going. We'll play it the same way. You guys have your answers on your side and guess I should have gone already. Oh, is it going to be a new pin? It's going to be a new pin. All right, new pin, new game, new pin. So I'm going to send you guys the pin. Oh, it's separating it. Let's stop the share. Hang on, guys. Didn't realize about that part. Learning together. All right. Here we go. Here it is. So that's our pin 903118. Excuse me, 1180. 9031180. Turn the volume down. Can you hear the music? Oh, you're muted.
Yes, I can hear
You can hear it. Okay. I didn't know. I kind of like the background music going on.
it. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Almost remind me a little of Jeopardy in a way.
Right. All right. You guys joining? I see it popping in. Let's give another minute or so for some others to join us.
Oh, the pen didn't work. Let me try it one more time.
I'm going to read it out to you. 9031180.
Okay.
Next time we're gonna do a lightning round. I already have the game that I've set up for it. It's gonna be a lightning round on abbreviations. So next game is gonna be a lightning round. It's gonna not today, but in our next time that we're doing a live together, we're gonna do a lightning round of abbreviations because I think it's always fun for people to practice. Is it working for you? Did you get it, Renee?
No, I don't.
It doesn't
It's
want you to come in. Ha ha ha.
yeah. So you're done.
Right? Is it
Uh,
fun? All right. Another minute or so, you guys joining us. Stay on for a second. And then I will start the game. How's it looking, Renee?
I'm going to use a different browser. Let's
Oh,
see if this works.
it's your browser. Probably cookies. It's your cookies.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, hey, Liz. Good to see you. So good to see you, dear. Oh my gosh. So you're a beater. I love that. Good to see you, Liz. Hold on. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting,
Okay.
Carrie.
All right.
Carrie
All right.
said, "Hold on."
Let me put my
I'm
name in
waiting.
here.
I'm waiting for you, Carrie.
All
Keep
right. I'm
inviting.
in.
I love it. We got more people. Keep inviting your friends. Renee's
Oh
in.
yeah. Listen, your friends, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your son, your daughter. Listen, I would have my son and but it would be a different story.
It's it didn't work. It didn't work. Did not work. Oh, it didn't work. Oh man. Okay, so did you get it now? You got it? She's Carrie. Oh, okay. It didn't work. That did you work for you now? I see a name that's got your name on there, Carrie. I think maybe I'm getting an update late from you because I see Amanda on here too. Let me know if it's still not working. We'll look at the answers on here. Renee's gonna have to read them for me though. All right, guys, we're gonna get this one started. I do see your name. Yes, Carrie, I see it on the screen, but I don't know if you don't see it still. I see you here. Yeah, we missed you too, Liz. We're gonna be back on track. So stay tuned. Every Thursday, it's been my schedule that I've been messing everybody up. So, all right, my friends, I'm gonna get the screen share going so y'all can see, and I'm gonna read it off. And then, Carrie, if you're gonna put them in there, Renee's gonna keep on the lookout for it for us.
Yep.
All right, we're going in. Round 2. 2, 1. The reason for a visit or surgery that defines a disease, process, or injury is medical documentation, medical necessity, medical billing, patient intake assessment, medical billing, medical necessity, medical documentation is the first one. I said it wrong. All right, whoever got that got it right. Sorry, I was reading backwards on you. All right, the reason for the visit or surgery that defines a disease, process, or injury. That is the full biblical, we'll say, the dictionary definition of medical necessity. Sorry, I forgot to do my screen larger. Does that make it better, Renee? If I do it like that? I think if I share it in a totally different, I could, I guess it's fine. I was going to say I could change it for us, but all right, I'm going to make it full screen here.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
I think if everybody maximized their screen, it should help out.
okay. If they see it full screen. All right. Yay, Joy taking the cake. She bringing her A
Hey,
name.
by the time I try to click it, time ran out. But I'm coming for you, Joy.
Joy, let me tell you, you are the word for my 2022 is joy. I'm looking at my manifestation block. It's literally at the top. I am joyful. So there you are. So you're going to win, Joy. You're supposed to be here. All right, number 2. What does the acronym PPO stand for? The red is private provider organization. The blue is personal protection order. The yellow is preferred provider organization, and the green is patient provider organization.
I'm not playing with you guys no more. I'm coming to win. I'm coming to win. I'm ready.
Oh, look at this spread. Look at this spread. All right. Okay. Okay, Renee.
Joy, I know you see that. I know you see that. Okay. Okay. I'm coming.
What happened? I thought there was 3 answers. Where's the third person on the scoreboard?
Yeah, that is true. I did see 3.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Here we go. 1996 federal law that outlines how certain entities can use or disclose personal health information. Red is the Patient Privacy Act. The blue is HIPAA. The yellow is FCA. The green is PHI policy. awesome. I tried to trick y'all by spelling it out, I felt like if I said it all like comfortable, HIPAA, it would have been a little too sus, Be like, wait a minute, she sound real comfortable saying HIPAA.
Hold on. Let me ask, how long do we have to select these answers? Because I'm
20
like, man,
seconds, plenty
man,
of
my
time.
my draw's not quick enough. I gotta get faster. This is crazy. Okay.
I actually was legit. I was like, 20 seconds is too long, but I
Oh
guess it
no.
depends. I guess it depends. There's a lot to process. So yes, I do apologize for that. I will rethink the length of the question.
No,
Maybe we'll
it's
put it
it's
longer.
it's good actually. It's good.
All
So I like it. So
right. There you go. Joy, she's back in the running, and Ashley and Amanda coming up right behind you, Renee. You better be ready. You better be ready. Let's go. True or false? M48.91 is an example of an Hicks-Picks code. M48.1 is an example of a Hicks-Picks code. True is blue and false is red. Keep the answers coming, guys. All right. Okay. So what is this code an example of?
a it's a diagnosis code.
That's right.
ICD-10. So
Specifically. Very good. I was getting ready to say, I'm like, well, what kinds of diagnosis code? That's totally what was coming up next. Yes, that is a diagnosis code. How do we, okay, so this is a trick because Hicks-Picks do start with a letter, but the length is always different and there are no decimals in Hicks-Picks codes. So yeah, and I shouldn't say the length are always different because sometimes diagnosis codes are exactly 5 as well. So, all right. All right. Look at this. Everybody's coming on the scoreboard, and you see those arrows going up because they're climbing, coming after you, Renee. Amanda has jumped the list. She's right behind you.
Okay.
All right. What is the abbreviation for in-network? Red is member, blue is in-net, yellow is PCP, green is PAR. Member, in-net, PCP, or PAR?
I think Lord, I think my draw was too quick on this one.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
It's
You don't
par,
know,
right?
you
It's
guys?
par. It's
It's
par.
par. It's
See,
par. Yep. Par is the proper. Now we do say, in network a lot. That's why
yeah,
I really put that down because it's a common thing that we do when we write benefits down just to
right.
make it, yep, just to make it a little tricky. So I'm excited that I tricked you guys.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a
Awesome.
good one.
Let's see. Oh, fire. Look at this. You were the
Oh
highest.
man.
Look at that, Amanda. You had the
All
highest
right.
streak of
All
3.
right,
So you
Amanda.
got 3 in a
I'm
row.
coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Joy's right behind. We go. Blank is a fixed amount you pay for a healthcare service. Red deductible, blue coinsurance, yellow copay, green premium payment. Deductible, coinsurance, copay, or premium payment. It says blank is a fixed amount you pay for healthcare service. Okay, y'all. Who put premium payment? I'm just kidding. I'm just no judgment, you guys. This is all just informational, okay? for you personally. But we will make sure that you know that you need to be here every single week. That is the requirement, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Here we go. Renee, you have been officially left in the dust. Amanda is now got almost twice your score.
Okay. Hey, the race is not over until it's over. So I'm still coming.
All right. What is the amount you pay for healthcare services before your health insurance begins to pay? Red copay, blue deposit, yellow deductible, green is premium. What is the amount you pay for healthcare services before your health insurance begins to pay? Copay, deposit, deductible, or premium? Yes. Wait.
Oh my God.
Wait.
Oh my goodness.
Who is committed to premium? Is it highlighting the wrong one though? No.
I mean,
Is it? That's kind of
you
bizarre.
sure it's not? You sure it's not
It's
deductible?
deductible, but maybe you know what, you guys, that's an error, I think, in the questions. I was like, wait a minute. Yes, you guys all got it right. So that we'll have to
Ah,
take that into consideration, because that's interesting. I didn't realize that question was wrong. I was like, oh, you guys got it right. And I'm like, wait, why is this so bright? Okay.
it's right.
All right. So we're going to ignore the results from this one. Is it? Oh, is it not even given results? That was weird. It didn't even give him the results. 97012 is an example. Maybe that was a glitch or something. Is an example of an E&M code. 97012 is an example of an E&M code. True or false? True is blue, red is false. Very good. Very good. Yes, E&M codes always begin with 99. That is the dead giveaway for an E&M code.
Mhm.
Not all 99 codes are E&M though, but they always begin with 99.
Well, I'm sorry. My son disagree.
He wants to, exactly. He wants to play. Said nah. All right. Number 9. What is the ANSI code for a professional claim? 831P, 937P, 835P, or 837P? This is a really high level biller question. So just pick your favorite color if you don't know it.
Come on. I got to get Amanda.
937P, 835P, or 837P. One more person. All
I got to get him.
right.
Really?
Hold up. That's not right.
Nah, that can't be.
It's 837P. But why did it? I don't know why it's wrong. Maybe we messed up on the. Maybe I said we. Maybe I messed up on the legend, but it's this guy, 837P. You guys, Renee's gonna have to check my work. It's an 837. Does anybody know what this is? 835.
Isn't that's I know that's like the file that you import and export, right?
That's right. What
The
file?
ANSI file.
It is an ANSI file. It's an ANSI code.
Yeah.
What is it? Anybody want to tell us in the comments? Is anybody commenting? What is an 835 file?
Let me.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Anybody answering? Just I'm curious.
No, not yet.
No.
Carrie, like, trust me. Same here.
835 is the ERA. ERA. All right. This one is look. Maybe it's something glitchy because it didn't even do the score.
The score, yeah. Something is wrong.
Yeah. So it's the same score as last round's. Interesting. Maybe it wasn't. What does CMS stand for? Remittance, exactly. Yep. Sorry, but here we go. What does CMS stand for in the CMS? Let's just say 1500 claim form. What does the CMS stand for in the 1500 CMS claim form? Oh, this is our last question. Is it Center for Medical Services, Claims Management Services, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, or Center for Medicare? Yay! A lot of you got it. That's awesome. That's a tricky one. That is a tricky one. Let's see. Here's our podium. Joy. You dancing, Joy. You dancing. Renee dancing. And I already know who this is. Amanda for the win. Yes, Amanda. Woo-hoo. Runners up, Ashley and Carrie. I love it. That's awesome, guys. Yay, that's so fun.
You know
Nice.
what? This is really helpful, honestly. It keep us on our toes. It keep things in mind, and this is how we learn. So thank you for doing this. This was
Yay.
very, very fun.
Yes, Amanda. Oh, that was Carrie. That was your friend. Yes. There you go. So you won some money, girl. I love it. Listen, so Amanda, make sure that you reach out to Renee. I think he put his email in here. You can also get it from Carrie. I think Carrie has our contact information as well. So you guys, this is so great. Thank you so much for playing, and thank you for being so patient during the weird glitches. We have another tool that we're playing with too. That's a similar tool that to this one. So we're gonna make sure that we have. Oh, you put in there, perfect. We're going to make sure that we have the right tool to keep playing these games with. We talked to you guys about this last time that we want to start doing regular trivia. So this right here is just a peek into our 2022 together. And we're just excited. Thank you so much for your gift of your company, for spending time with us for this year. And we have such a great outcome for our 2022. And we just look forward to spending that extra time with you guys. And Renee, you have some other stuff you wanna chat to our community about?
Well, I just want to say thank you. Honestly, Jasmine and I, we always talk about being able to, grow the community and being able to find, great partners that we can always collaborate with. And I think anytime you have great minds that think alike, that have great vision, that can come together to really do something special, we're all ears for that. And, with 2022 coming, we have a lot of great ideas and things that we would like to do. And so, again, thank you for your time. Thank you for participating. And, let's continue to grow with each other and, make this community something of value so that when people do come, they're always learning and able to take something away from this. So, with that being said, I'm Renee and I'm done speaking.
You and your clubhouse. We are gonna we are
Lord.
our clubhouses again, you guys, so that we can spend some time in a conversation, more conversational way. And then we have a surprise conversation happening on the background that I'm not going to spread the news just yet, but just know that there's something coming down the pike. Hopefully, wink, wink. That person who we're talking about knows that we're talking about them, I'm sure. We are very excited about some, like Renee was saying, being able to just grow the community and have potential partners that can potentially serve you guys in a deeper and more meaningful way. So that is what we're trying to do. This is a really important heart project for Renee and I, where we really just get to love on this community and be able to give to the healthcare industry in a way that we wish people gave to us, gave our clients this kind of space to be able to develop their people, to be able to develop their patients getting access to the
Mhm.
information that they value, that they need as well. That's very valuable. So this is just our way of being able to hopefully evoke a little bit of change in the industry. So yeah, so stay tuned. We are going to be back on every Thursday. I have shifted my schedule around to make sure Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, and we'll make sure that the schedule gets up at least a couple of weeks. It doesn't let us do more than 7 days in advance, so it will be up every week before. So every Thursday prior to, you will see the link that's posted, so you can save it and set a reminder as well. You can set a reminder. Probably the easiest way to do that is through your YouTube app, because YouTube does let you set a reminder and it will send you notifications. And we will make sure that we are doing prizes and games, because we just want to make, keeping ourselves fresh. Like Renee was saying, the thing about this is we think we know what we're talking about until we go to sit down to take that exam. We're like, say what? I didn't know what. So it is necessary. It is
Yeah.
necessary. So,
Yeah.
so yes, just hang out with us, and we're all looking to grow professionally. I have another certification too, actually, that I'm working on right now, and so as I learn, you guys will learn as well, and we'll looking to help you guys get developed in whatever's next for you, right?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
sweet. All right, my friends, have a happy new year. Cheers to you guys. I just have my water here. Cheers. Cheers. I'm gonna go get something a little less watery. Yes, thank you. Thank you guys so much for being around and hanging out with us at such late notice. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next year.
All right. Bye.
Peace. Bye guys.